what's your understanding of where things stand at the moment?
Well, Matt, we continue to work closely with partners in Egypt and Qatar. Our understanding is that they are still pressing their Hamas interlocutors to see that any gaps that exist as it relates to the ceasefire deal that we've been talking about for so long, that there might be ways to close that gap, and we're still hopeful, and we're watching that space very closely. The president and the secretary were clear when they laid this out. We believe that this phase ceasefire proposal that Israel has made to Hamas and that the UN Security Council has endorsed is the best way to end the violence in Gaza and ultimately end the conflict. And we're continuing to push to try and close this deal.
Right, but you've seen the latest from Hamas that they don't, that it's not good enough, right?
Matt, I'm not going to get into the ins and
I'm
outs.
not asking you to get into it. Have you seen it?
I'm not aware of a recent proposal or communication from Hamas aside from the one a number of weeks ago. But again, I'm not going to negotiate or get into the back and forth on this publicly. What I will just say, and again, is that our viewpoint is that the time for haggling is over and it's time for a ceasefire. We and our partners agree that the deal it has to be grounded in the principles of the ceasefire proposal that the entire international community already supports. And Hamas has previously agreed to similar iterations of this proposal, so they need to sign on to the version that was shared in front of them.
Okay, and then last one, just on the north, Israel's north, Lebanon's south.
Yeah.
What's your current concern about the possibility of a broader conflict there?
So I don't have a prognosis to offer, Matt, but restoring the calm along the blue line, it continues to remain a top priority for us, and it must be of utmost importance to Lebanon and Israel as well. We continue to be concerned by the level of violence, and we're continuing to work towards a diplomatic solution that would allow Israeli and Lebanese citizens to return their homes and live in peace and security. When the president laid out that ceasefire that we were just talking about, Matt, he said in his remarks that a ceasefire and a hostage deal in Gaza will accelerate the possibility of progress, including lasting security among Israel's northern border with Lebanon. And so that's something we're going to continue to work towards.